Alrighty, good morning, good evening, where the case may be, in whatever part of the world you're hanging out in. Welcome to Jack's World. For those of y'all new to the World Channel, I am Jack Baxton, here to hopefully keep you entertained and give you ideas and things to do. Now, did y'all enjoy your weekend? Did y'all have fun? It was a very eventful and strange weekend, and I hope y'all enjoyed your Easter as well. Now, let's get right into the meat of the thing, huh? Tonight we got the championship game coming up between Gonzaga and Baylor, and what an interesting Final Four has been. Over the weekend, I'm sure you already know by now, the basketball coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels announced his retirement. Now, everybody's going to be chomping at the bits to get their hands on that coaching job. Should be interesting to see who they finally decide on when the time comes. Now, let's jump right into Second Life, shall we? Now, y'all have heard me talk about drunk dialing, drunk texting. Well, now I got a new one for y'all. Do not drunk I am. I had a very strange encounter with somebody over the weekend, and let's just put it to you this way: I'm pretty sure they were pretty well drunk when they were in their with what they were going on and on about. Here's a piece of advice: when you're drunk, stay away from the keyboard because you don't really come off all that clearly. What's sounding good in your head might not come across all that clearly in text. Oh man! Now, for those of y'all that might be new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and you'll be able to follow every content that I develop. Now, for those of y'all that like to explore in Second Life, make sure that you get out there and you do more of it. There are a lot of galleries out there. There are a lot of places to do just anything you want to do. If you're brand new to Second Life, let me tell you this: the only thing that holds you back is your imagination. So if you have a vivid imagination, then you'll have a vivid Second Life, and you'll have lots and lots of fun. You'll meet some interesting people as well. Now, for those of y'all that have been following the Aliens in Second Life series with the first three chapters, They Walk Among Us, a couple of y'all have asked where I got my idea for the videos, and it's very simple. I got the ideas from us exploring Mars with the Mars rover and the sci-fi movies I've been watching here lately. I got to thinking about life out there in the universe and the possibilities that it could exist. How we would react, how would they react to us? Now, a lot of the scientists, I'll say this too, a lot of the scientists in the real world, they don't stop and think about this, or if they do, they don't sit there and say anything about it. There might be life on other planets. That doesn't necessarily mean that their technology is more advanced than us. I mean, you got to think about it from this point of view. If they really were that more advanced than us, wouldn't we be seeing more physical evidence that they exist? And if they're really more intelligent than us, do you really think that they would sit there and be waving a flag saying, "Oh, here we are, here we are"? No. You gotta also look at it from this point of view. We went through our man cave age. We went through our non-technology age. Time has progressed. We developed this stuff as we evolved, for lack of a better word. So who's to sit there and say that life on other planets is not the same way. Now, also, here's something else for you to kind of think about. Yeah. Let's say intelligent life is in the form of a plant, and you on a distant, far away planet, and the plant life from there are able to talk like we talk, but not like we talk. Instead of having lips, they talk, you know, mentally, and they're able to absorb things and send messages, and they might be able to send messages to us in that capacity. Now think about this. Wouldn't that blow your mind? If all of a sudden you were to say, let's say Mars, or just like of a, since that's the most recent planet that we've been kind of exploring. Let's say the plant, they find plant life there. They try to communicate with the rover. How will we know? And how, I mean, because our Mars rover was not going to be intelligent enough to communicate back. So you really had no idea if there's life forms on that planet or not. Because just because we look a certain way doesn't mean that life is always going to take on that same form. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be little green men either, or gray men, or, you know, life can come off into many different forms. We all know this from school. Oh man, there are so many ways we can sit there and go down a little rabbit hole. And if there is intelligent life out there that's more advanced than us, and they sit there and they watch and they observe how we act as a society. And then they sit there and watch these little clips we put out with alien autopsy and things like that. Wouldn't you think that their life would be in danger? They would be feeling like their life would be in danger if they were to wave the flag saying, "We're here! Woohoo! Look at us!" And see, this is more evident of that because think about this. I in my alien form when I was doing the videos, which I'm still going to do, by the way. I couldn't hardly get you all to interact with the alien form at all. So that just goes to sit there and say that, okay, if you're not going to interact with an alien in a virtual world, 9 times out of 10, you're all going to be scared to death if they come knocking on your door in real life. And they're going to pick up on that. Now, let's talk about like Men in Black. Okay, let's say all this stuff has been real and reports of people being abducted throughout the years has actually been true. If that be the case, turn this off real quick. If that be the case, then don't you think that we would have more reports? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shoot the theory down of there's no life out there. I think there is. And I also think that from a society point of view, if there is life out there, and we have been contacted, and as a whole, we've had some type of communication with them, and our governments are in charge of it all, they're not going to let us know. Because of the ramifications of life being discovered that are more intelligent than us will sit there and rock our belief system down to the core as a society. You'd have people questioning religion more than ever. You'd have just complete chaos, I think, to a certain degree, because the first thing man goes to is fear. And when they go to fear, they go to anger. Then they end up doing stupid things. We, as a species, we do stupid things out of fear and anger. And what do we fear most? the unknown. There's not a single one of you all that can sit there and tell me that you're not afraid of things that you don't know anything about. The way you act and react to things tells me that it's just how mankind is. Now, if you like my content, like I said, subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell and tell all your friends about Judge World. See you all around in the next one. Have a good day and oh yeah.